Welcome to Rock DIY, or Do It You. If you do it, then it's all you.
These procedures are for the 2017 Volkswagen Jetta 1.4 liter TSI S. All these procedures are the basic procedures for doing any oil change. If you get this, then it's time for an oil change. There are many different types of oil and filters that you can use, but these were specifically used for the 2017 Volkswagen Jetta 1.4 liter. Use the specific brand that's in the owner's manual, or use a full synthetic 5-weight 30 or 5-weight 40. Many online auto parts stores state that this cartridge filter is a direct fit. It isn't for this make or model. On hand are rags, a filter wrench, oil drain pan, and a socket set. A 3/4 inch socket is needed for this make and model. I prefer to use a reusable oil drain pan. I don't recommend using this type of filter wrench as it will crush the oil filter if you tighten it too much. I'm using ramps, but a scissor jack that came with the car can be used, or a hydraulic jack. I do recommend jack stands for safety. Blocks to put behind the back tires. If ramps are used, make sure tires are straight when lining up ramps to avoid having to get in and out of the car multiple times to line your car up correctly. Step back to line up the ramps with the tires. Realign car if the tires are not centered left to right on the ramp. Stop before getting to the very front edge of the top lip in order to avoid buckling the bottom edge of the ramp. Set the parking brake. Place the chock blocks behind the back tires. A large piece of cardboard is great to avoid getting oil on your driveway. It's possible to remove the oil filter without removing the engine splash guard, but it's much easier with the engine splash guard out of the way. There are 8 T25 screws to remove on the splash shield. They are all along the left and right side of the splash shield. There is no need to remove any screws along the front lip of the splash shield. There are 2 detents along the front edge of the splash guard that need to be pushed in order to remove the engine splash guard. Place the oil drain pan under the oil drain plug and remove the plug with a 3/4 inch socket. To avoid getting oil all over the place, press the drain plug into the oil pan as you unscrew it. Once it's about to end, lift it off in one motion. Loosely unscrewing it is only going to result in oil getting all over the place. Once all the oil is out, wipe down the drain bolt, then put it back in the oil pan. Place the oil drain pan directly under the oil filter, then use the oil filter wrench to remove the oil filter and drain all the oil from the filter. Make sure the oil filter gasket is attached to the filter. If it isn't attached to the filter, remove it from the engine block. After removing the filter, wipe down the engine oil filter assembly with a clean rag. When putting the new oil filter on, use a light coat of oil from the old filter, or use new oil to lubricate the gasket on the new filter before screwing it back on the engine. After installing new filter, wipe around the engine and the filter. Reinstall engine splash guard. Lastly, put new oil in the engine. The 1.4 liter holds 4.2 quarts of oil, so I know I will fill the engine with slightly less than 4.2 quarts due to residual oil still in the engine. Check the dipstick often to avoid overfilling.
This is how you reset the engine oil light. You're going to press and hold the 00 set button while holding it. You're going to turn the ignition on, but not start it. Then release the button and push the clock button, and the wrench will disappear from the center of the console. To verify that the engine oil light is out, turn your car off and then turn it back on, and the wrench will not show back up on the screen. Thanks for watching the video. I truly appreciate it. Please like, comment, or subscribe. Thanks again.